get your situation together. I'm about to take y'all to West Virginia. We gonna shoot down 70 and shit about to get real weird. Shit about to get real wild and wonderful. You hear me? You come from wearing the same drawers, now you about to have a ball. You hear me? You come from doodle stain on the stall. You about to have a ball. I'm talking about, man, fast honey, faster money. You gonna pay for that milk though. Yeah, it's the land of the milk and honey, but you gonna pay for that milk one slip up. One wrong conversation. You hear me? The wrong transaction, you out of here, ain't no second chances. Ain't no second chances, you going up until they let your behind down. Yeah, but first thing first, let's make a stop in Willing, off the top. I know you heard of it, from the Greyhound to some people you be around. It's called the Willing Feeling. And if you was to catch this disease, cause that's what it is, God bless you. May the force be with you. I hope you can see your way through it. Cause you about to do it. You about to change. Yeah, the person you used to be, you're not about to be that person no more. You about to be who you imagined you was. Yeah, if you want to know what's imaginary characters, that's who you about to be. Buzz Lightyear. It's a Toy Story.
Birthday, dear Dee Dee. Happy birthday to you.
This is what we do around this bitch. Me and my nigga, big bread, all damn day long, stay fresh, boss man reigns. My cousin Luca, you already know what time it is, nigga. We get to a check out this bitch, all damn day long. You feel me? Check, nigga. That's what we do. Checks, nigga. Big bank, nigga. We'll walk around unless we got them racks on us. You feel me? I ain't from New Orleans, but what's poppin', Wardy? We out here. We out here. Sundays, nigga. This how a nigga do it out this bitch. In my own town. A million out of town niggas out here, but I still get around. So what the fuck is the deal?
Jordan Davis, accused in the 2017 murder of Ahmed Hinton, was sentenced in Ohio County. News 9's Anthony Kahn has the latest.
Police say Jordan and DeAndre Davis are responsible for a murder in Ohio County last year. On Thursday, Jordan Davis learned his sentence. The shooting happened in May of 2017 on Wheeling Island. 41-year-old Ahmed Hinton was killed. Today, the defense tried to look at any holes in the accusations against Davis, proposing that Jordan Davis was not the one who pulled the trigger.
My arguments to the court would be, if the court is inclined to reach that conclusion that he was an aider and abetter, my arguments are going to be that he should be sentenced on the lower end of that sentencing range, as opposed to a most culpable principle in the first degree, which would be closer to the higher end of that sentencing range.
Shown in court, surveillance footage from the night of the shooting. Later, the graphic footage shows a car driving by and gunshots fired. The camera too far away to make clear identification of those in the car. Wheeling Police Detective Matthew Taylor was questioned on his account of the investigation.
Ahmed Hinton was shot multiple times. Shell casings received that we collected at the scene matched shell casings and forensics provided by the West Virginia State Police Crime Lab.
In August, Jordan Davis entered an Alford plea in which he did not admit to the crime but knew that the evidence was stacked against him. On Thursday, during his time of allocution, he gave the same sentiment.
I didn't have nothing to do with killing him. You heard what these people just said just now. I had nothing to do with that. And I don't even want this plea. I don't. I had nothing to do with killing that man. And that's what, I'm sorry what happened to your family. I didn't do that.
Judge David Sims listed Davis's prior offenses, a felony, and 13 misdemeanors, with 4 of them being violent. He also has been on probation 6 times.
The court is going to sentence Mr. Davis to a determinate sentence of 35 years in custody of West Virginia Division of Corrections.
DeAndre Davis also entered an Alford plea. He is awaiting his sentencing at a later date. Reporting in Wheeling, Anthony Kahn, News 9.
Now, in the hood, people tend to think that growing up with both parents can make you better off in life. And in some cases that might be true. Although Noot and Dee had both parents in their life, this would not be the case. Having a father as an active street nigga, a mother as an avid drug abuser, would catapult them into the street life head first, trapping, hustling, trying to get it by any means. Well, the brothers are very close, and very close in age. Some people would say they were like yin and yang. Noot being more loud, wild, and obnoxious. Dee being more shy, reserved, and nonchalant. But the brothers had 2 things in common: getting money and going for none. Noot and Dee will grow up between the 2 cities of Columbus, Ohio and Wheeling, West Virginia, giving them 2 different experiences in life, both on the low end of the stick. Noot and Dee will catch cases at a very young age, growing up in the streets, but in 2017 they would catch a murder case that would change their lives forever.
A month ago, Jordan Davis pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of Ahmed Hinton. His brother DeAndre had his pretrial hearing last week.
But now it looks like there won't be a trial at all. News 9's Jamie Baker was in the courtroom with him this morning.
Just a week after his pre-trial hearing, DeAndre Davis was back in the courtroom Friday for a plea.
Have you had an opportunity to review the plea agreement with Mr. Gillison?
Yeah.
And do you understand what's contained in the plea agreement?
DeAndre Davis is currently serving time for a separate offense, but is also facing a murder charge associated with the death of Ahmed Hinton last year. Friday, Davis decided to enter into a plea agreement.
He has been indicted by the September 2017 Ohio County Grand Jury, charging him with the felony offense of murder. Mr. DeAndre Davis will enter a guilty plea pursuant to the tenets of Alford versus North Carolina and Kennedy versus Frazier to the felony offense of murder in the second degree.
An Alford plea is a guilty plea where the defendant does not admit to the act, but does know the evidence is stacked against him if he decided to go to trial. The prosecution presented surveillance videos and interviews from eyewitnesses to the shooting, including gun residue from inside Davis's car the night of the shooting.
The state of West Virginia believes it does have sufficient evidence to convict Mr. DeAndre Davis beyond a reasonable doubt for aiding and abetting second-degree murder.
Davis and his lawyer did request a pre-sentence investigation, so he will wait to hear just how long he will be in jail for the second-degree murder charge. At this point, it will be no less than 10 years and no more than 40. The state has agreed to a sentencing recommendation of 30 years. The pre-sentence investigation will start once Davis is finished with his current sentence, which is for an unrelated crime. In Ohio County, I'm Jamie Baker for News 9.
Now, on the night of the murder, Ahmed Hinton, 41, will be shot numerous times. And when the police arrived, they would still find him conscious and ask him who shot him. Ahmed Hinton will utter, Dee shot me. Although there was no substantial evidence to convict the brothers, there was circumstantial evidence. And this resulted in the brothers taking an Alford plea, where they admitted no guilt, but still copped out. Jordan Davis getting 35 years as sentencing. Dee to be sentenced a short while after a pre-sentence investigation on top of a federal drug case. The brothers had numerous beefs in the street growing up. Nothing too serious. In town, out of town. It's all the same. It's all part of the will and feeling. Disputes over girls, who's getting the most money. Regular hood bullshit. Although the streets will have their opinion on who killed and though some people will add their 2 cents insinuating that the brothers really did kill the brothers were just so 10 toes down that They would never mention what happened, even if their life was on the line. The brothers was too entrenched in the street, too entrenched in the code. And this I know personally. DD, Noot, Will and Feeling.
Just to see how they face look, wouldn't follow me on Twitter like a post on Facebook. Bitches wouldn't consider when I choked on Facebook, but in person I'm hurt. She think it's a hoax on Facebook. Yeah, I joke on